This is a monster's arm. Scientists theorized it belonged to an independently evolved ancient creature. In reality, however, these were once grave robbers who, after consuming mysterious cave organisms, became infected by parasites that affected their nervous systems. They gradually devolved into monsters adapted for subterranean life. 30 years ago, a group of tomb raiders arrived at an abandoned prison in Romania, the very birthplace of vampire legends. In this desolate valley stood a mysterious yet exquisite church, filled with eerie statues and skulls. Within this church, seemingly forsaken by both sunlight and God, lay a deeply buried pit. Note the tattoos on the tomb raiders' hands. They will become an important clue later. The tomb raiders used explosives to blast open the ground, but the dilapidated church instantly cracked apart. Before they could celebrate their discovery, all of them plummeted into the cavern. The entire mountain peak collapsed in an instant, sealing off both the church and the cave entrance. Fast forward to the present. A scientific expedition has excavated this long-sealed church site and discovered the massive hidden cavern. Professional surveying equipment revealed that the cave extends deep into the Carpathian Mountains, with its lower section connecting to uncharted waters. For safety reasons, the expedition's biologist invited a pair of elite diving specialists to explore the cave depths. Their state-of-the-art, self-developed breathing apparatus could sustain divers underwater for a full 24 hours. In this cavernous underground chamber, the first diver donned professional equipment and took point. The surface team monitored via remote cameras and real-time positioning. But when the diver reached 2.4 miles from the entrance, the signal suddenly cut out. Team leader Jack assumed the cable had snagged, unaware of the lurking danger. The entire expedition team, including 2 biologists and a photographer, set out. Along the way, they discovered massive skeletal remains and bizarre murals carved into the cave walls. Soon they reached their missing teammate's location, a dry area above water that could serve as a temporary base camp. Fortunately, the missing team member was nearby. Jack's earlier assumption had been correct. He then dispatched 2 divers to repair the cable. When they reached the breakpoint, one diver was shocked to discover the cable had been bitten through. Before he could react, he was attacked by an unknown creature. During his desperate struggle to escape, he quickly activated his underwater propulsion device, but the creature dragged his entire body away. The propulsion unit crashed straight into the rocks and exploded. The cavern ceiling instantly collapsed, blocking everyone's path back. Now they not only had to guard against attacks from the mysterious creatures lurking in the shadows, but also find another way to the surface. With the expedition's best members trapped together, they had no choice but to save themselves. While searching for an exit, they discovered old diving equipment, proving they weren't the first expedition to reach this place. Yet no historical records or journals mentioned any previous explorations. As Jack squeezed through a narrow mountain crevice at the front of the group, he suddenly encountered a group of terrifying creatures. When he tried to retreat, he inadvertently provoked the horror lurking in the darkness. Fortunately, Jack's quick reflexes allowed him to sever the monster's claw and escape, though not before the beast slashed his shoulder. A terrifying virus was now slowly invading his nervous system and brain.